Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm making a part 2 of the way these ads are out of control, and so is Donald Trump. And I want to actually clarify what I've mentioned in the video and that stuff. And like I've said, the Democrats or regardless of which party you're on, the nation's safety is the most important one of all. And it does not even depend on which party you're in, because each party would make sure that they would ensure safety to the American people. That it does not matter which party you're from, Democrat or not. And what Donald J. Trump and his team like to do is they like to make the Democrats actually look like they are very evil, that they want to bring corruption, and that the Democrats know nothing about American peace. So this one, I'm going to prove him wrong in this video. Take a look.
So let me be clear. I trust vaccines. I trust scientists. But I don't trust Donald Trump. At this moment, the American people can't either. Last week, Senator Harris and I laid out 3 questions this administration is going to have to answer to assure the American people that politics will not play a role whatsoever in the vaccine process. What criteria?
So yeah, I just want to point out that politics don't really play a role here in America when it comes to safety. You have the deadly coronavirus out here, which Donald Trump has downplayed from pretty much since the beginning of when the virus has started spreading here in the United States, and took it as a, it wasn't that big of a threat, really. And the people who most desperately want to re-elect Donald Trump because you would trust him to take care of this problem, I would not be getting your hopes up and that stuff. Because the only thing that Donald Trump is going to really do is, from you re-electing him, is bring more corruption and division here in the United States. He is pretty much racial, and there is no hope in Donald Trump in bringing peace to the United States. Period.
Will be used to ensure that a vaccine meets the scientific standard of safety and effectiveness? What's the criteria? Second, if the administration greenlights...
Yeah, I also want to point out that Donald Trump had promised the American people that, we could have a vaccine with in 3, 4, or 8 weeks and that stuff. And you gotta look at what the scientists actually say when the vaccine is gonna be out. See, whatever the president says when a vaccine is gonna be out and that stuff, don't even fall for it. We're not even nearly done with having a vaccine out. The vaccine could be out somewhere in 2021. I'm not going to say exactly when in 2021 it's going to be out, but, it could be somewhere along there. Now, that's not me promising that the vaccine is going to come in early 2021 or, in I don't know what month in 2021 the vaccine is going to be out. I don't even know if it's going to be out here by Christmas. I don't know anything. I can't say that, okay, I promise that a vaccine will be here on this day, and, make promises like that. No. I would put my trust in the scientists. They know when it's coming out. And there should be an update from Dr. Anthony Fauci on when this vaccine is going to be out. He's probably the director of the he is the director of the coronavirus task force. So, I would trust Dr. Anthony Fauci more than Donald J. Trump. Because Dr. Anthony Fauci is a scientist in the coronavirus task force. So, of course I would trust him.
Lights a vaccine. Who will validate that the decision was driven by science rather than politics? What group of scientists will that be? And thirdly, how can we be sure that the distribution of the vaccine will take place safely, cost-free, and without a hint of favoritism?
You just said that when it comes to a vaccine, you don't trust Donald Trump. Is there a risk that that message, that questioning the president on a vaccine, could prevent people from trusting the science, from trusting a vaccine when there finally is one?
No, because they know he doesn't have any respect for scientists. He basically said it. You saw what he said when he was out in California about wildfires. Scientists don't know, and it's going to go away like a miracle. It's necessary so people can trust the vaccine. And that's why I said that you have to have this board of scientists who are going to say, this is why we think this is a good vaccine, why it's approved. It has to be total transparency. So scientists outside the government know exactly what is being approved, the context in which it's being approved, and why it's being approved. I think it's the only thing that takes care of that.
For a vaccine to work, though, to be effective, you do need a certain amount of the population to be willing to take it. You're saying, don't trust the president, trust me if I'm elected. Are you confident that enough Americans will buy it?
Trust the scientist.
So, this lady was, questioning, Joe Biden about, that he said that, well, this is what the lady, or the reporter, is questioning about, and she thinks he said that, don't trust President Donald Trump, trust you instead, and that stuff. And I don't know where she got that, thinking, but, no, Joe Biden gave the reporter an honest answer. And Joe Biden's like, don't trust me, trust the scientists. Don't trust a Democrat on when the coronavirus vaccine's going to be out. Don't trust a Republican on what they think a coronavirus vaccine's coming out. You have to look at what scientists say. And this is what most people do not do. Most people rather, they do their own understandings on how things are going to happen. Anyway, I'm going to get to the video here. So, I'm going to make a little bit of a discussion video here after what we just seen. So, the video that you just saw of Joe Biden, you know, talking about, you know, the coronavirus pandemic, and, you know, talking about how the President of the United States right now is not really doing much of a good job. This guy's not 100% narcissist like some of you depict him to be. Some of you listen to those ads that are like so out of control, and Team Trump is making those ads of Democrats look like they support every single bit of chaos that is happening here in the United States. He's made the Democrats look like they support all the violent protesting that is going on right now. I would like to believe Joe Biden has everything together when it comes to American safety. I trust Joe Biden to actually be more I trust him to take control of the situation more. I trust him to handle the situation well. And I'm not saying this because he's a Democrat. Like he said, politics cannot play a role in this pandemic. It can't be politically debated on how deadly this virus is going to be and how deadly the spread's going to be. That's the one thing that people need to realize. We're in the worst crisis here in the United States, and we need a leader here in the United States that is not completely narcissistic, and, you know, we need to have better leadership than this. And Donald Trump is not doing a good job when it comes to showing that appropriate leadership that we so desperately need at this point. And let's think. If he was reelected in 2020, this year, on November 3rd, now, try to foresee into the future how America would actually be right now. Would you have any fear for the president right now? You know, being that he's not showing good leadership, he's being racial to pretty much all races. And I don't know if some of you can recall, but he held a rally that was supposed to be pretty much racial. And it was on these 4 congresswomen send her back. And that didn't give you a very good view on President Trump, I would imagine. That was supposed to be very racial. It was very, it was very thick. And a reporter was asking him to actually stop that. Now let me ask that question. Let me ask you this question for a minute. You think that Donald Trump would actually stop doing something so destructive here in America? And, you know, help everybody put his hope in him to actually stop this? Like, whatever the case is. Like, whatever it is. It could be something, like, so deadly and destructive that you would think that you could put your hope in the president that he stopped it. There's no hope in Donald Trump. He is getting more destructive by the minute. There is no hope for him at all. And to the people who want to re-elect him in 2020, I just gotta say, that just shows that you don't even care about how destructive America has become right now. That you support this. And that here's the thing. If you re-elect Donald Trump in 2020, just remember, there's going to be some consequences that come with that. And you could, Donald Trump could do something so severe that would affect your jobs as well. He could do something so unbelievable under the act of Article 2 and, you know, just completely, you know, ruin your entire life. So pretty much when you re-elect him, that's pretty much saying you want to just ruin your whole entire life. Because this is what Donald Trump would be capable of doing in the White House if nothing gets stopped. Like, he could take away work jobs, he could, you know, do something that could ruin your whole entire life, including not stopping the coronavirus, and, you know, slowing down the production of coronavirus vaccines. It's no joke, really. Donald Trump is a really big idiot. And, just to put out there, he's even called his own military losers and suckers. And pretty much every American in this country has been called that as well. So, I don't see how Americans would actually like that the president called his own people losers and suckers. I don't see how you could actually live with that. Where would you, where would you, be greatly offended when your president of your own nation called you, losers and suckers? Doesn't that make you just wanna, get him out of the White House very quickly? Does this get you fired up? Do you think it really makes my life better when I get called that as an American by my own president of the United States? Does it make your life better that he said these things about the American people? About you? Does that make your life happy? That we have somebody so corrupted that is in the White House and wants to keep Americans divided. Well, actually, America corrupted and divided. Do you honestly enjoy that? No, I would hope not. And I don't even care if Joe Biden's elected. Because number one, I don't care about the tax raises and that stuff. I don't even care about, what the Democrats do when they're president of the United States. I don't care about, what the Democrats do to make Americans' life worse. I don't care about any of that. But here's the thing. Joe Biden would be much more up to the task of fighting off this virus. Not because he's a Democrat, not because he's from a political party. There is no political role when it comes to handling a crisis here in the United States and handling a deadly virus. Politics cannot play roles in this. We're in a pandemic. We need somebody who is able to stop this coronavirus. Take the necessary action that we need to speed the production of the vaccine. And we just need to, we just need the right leadership here in the United States to take care of the problem. And Donald Trump is not fit for that. And here is something from the Ring of Fire. Donald Trump recently went to the Ambassador House in Paris, France, stole a bunch of statues and figurines in Paris, France, brought them back on Air Force One, and brought them all the way back brought them back into the Oval Office. What he doesn't realize is that these statues and figurines were all fake. And, he just wanted something nice because it looks good. And that just recalls me, reading the end of chapter 4 of The Room Where It Happened. And pretty much what Donald Trump pretty much what makes him happy is if something nice comes his way. Like that letter that he got from Kim Jong-un in toward the end of the 4th chapter of The Room Where It Happened. He felt like, very happy that Kim Jong-un sent him a good letter, and, probably wouldn't even shut up about how he loved Kim Jong-un for sending that letter and that stuff. And then when I read about him stealing stuff from Paris, France, and heard that he stole it because it looked so good and it made him happy, that just reflected off of the 4th chapter at the end, The Room Where It Happened. So, yeah. That's what narcissists do. They do whatever that makes them happy and nothing else. So, if he's bringing destruction and division to America and that stuff, and it's making him happy, he's gonna keep doing it because it makes him happy and prideful. And the more that you vote to re-elect Donald Trump in the White House and that stuff, the more that he can ride the happy train of destroying and dividing America. You think wisely on who you want to vote. Do you want to vote for Joe Biden, who will take care of this coronavirus situation? And on that note, the ads say that he wants to defund the police and that stuff. None of this is true. Like I titled my last video, the White House ads are out of control. Trump is putting these together. So that's the background of these ads. It's Trump and his team of Republicans that put these ads together to make the Democrats look like they're stupid and don't know nothing, when he himself is actually stupid and has no idea what he's doing. The re-election of Donald Trump will be a really, really bad choice, because you people should know that this man is very stupid and should not be allowed another term in office. This is Charles Morris. Have a good day. I will see you all later.